Hi guys, so I took a trip a bit over a week ago now to my local garden centre. It's called Longacres Barn. It's a chain. Like a chain stores. Longacres. They're like a chain of garden centres. Um, I'd recorded the video and then completely forgot to post it, so that's why it's a bit delayed. I'm really sorry about that. So here is me visiting Longacres Barn in Ashford. Now, obviously, you might have a Longacres somewhere near you, so you probably have similar stuff in your Longacres if there's one close to you. So definitely worth checking out. So anyway, have a look at what I saw in there. Of inside Longacres Byebrook. Now, you might hear why I'm talking like a chirping sound. I happen to keep reptiles, and one of the little crickets that I feed to reptiles has escaped in my house, and I can't find it for the love of God, and it's chirping away. It's driving me nuts. So I apologise if you hear the chirping. Right, here we are at Longacres Byebrook Barn with their Halloween range. So let's start this. So you got some funky little like stuffed toys, really. Like they're like model stuffed toys. Obviously gonks, always gonks everywhere. But these ones, I like the look of these gonks. They look quite like smartly done. Not your basic crappy gonks. These are decent gonks. Here we've got some random little bits and bobs. Crazy glasses there. Wacky faces to put on the pumpkins. Pumpkin carving kits. So this is more sort of the kiddie sort of range part of their Halloween stuff. So you can see here, you can see all of the pumpkin carving kits, lots of different colour ones. And look, if you like Wednesday, look at those hands, just like Thing from Wednesday. Now, sadly, none of this stuff was priced up because when I got into the store, they're literally putting out, and you'll see that in a minute. These things are amazing. These are like, you know, the Christmas villages, but they do Halloween ones now. So you've got like a magic shop, and there's little ghosts in that window. It's like little animatronic movement stuff. So if you look in there, little ghosts appear. How awesome is that? So they flash on and off. I said you can see the windows spiraling. The prices for these are up. You'll see the prices for these in a minute. It is a lot for what it is. Little guy pops out. And then you got this one here. It's like a beachside sort of cave, which is kind of cool. But there you go. That's the price of that one. So 109, so basically 110 quid. So that is expensive. These are not cheap. They look amazing. I'd love to do like a whole haunted village with them, but it's just I cannot put that much money into it. That reminds me of Beetlejuice so much. The house that he gets put into. Look, the detail, look, in the windows, there's characters inside the windows. How much cool detail is that? We've got the zombies sort of like gravestones. It's like a zombie party going on, this one, isn't it? And this is the best bit because they're doing the conga. There's a load of zombies doing the conga. How brilliant is that? It'd be good if you had a couple of them doing like the thriller dance somehow, like swinging their arms around. That'd be good. And here are the boxes that they come in. So you can see like the boxes are pretty cool. These are very much like you get the Christmas town ones, you know what I mean? Like the village. A friend of mine named Brett, he does these every year does this amazing like tabletop Santa's village. I can imagine a Halloween version that would look amazing. Here we go, we've got some more bits and bobs here, like little scully bits. Some drinks, cups, spooky hands on. Stuff for your parties, or your party decks. Funky skeletons with funky eyes. Mask, look, make that one up to Jason mask. Cool skeleton. Funky little devil mask. They're quite cute, and they little plushy things. Look, these are like lanterns. Now these locks and things, right, I was thinking about this. You could use those, and there's some chains as well, and balls and chains that. If you wanted to do like, what is it, a Jacob Marley from Scrooge, like, costume, it'd look really good. Obviously, that's the classic. And it always reminds me of E.T. You know, when the kid's like, ouch. There you go, look, get my son to model it for you. Look at that. Pretty cool. It does remind me of E.T. Where E.T. like reaches up, he's like, ouch. Yeah, but these chains again, if you were doing like a Jacob Marley ghost costume, these would look great. Window stickers. Because all you really need is like a old-fashioned like dressing gown nighty sort of thing. Some bandages around your head and these chains all over you, a bit of makeup on your face, and you'd look really good as Jacob Marley. So I'm like thinking I might do that myself. So you've got balls and chains and all that sort of stuff there. It's brilliant. I mean, yeah, you have to take the skulls off some of them, but it'd look good. All these things like hanging off you could be phenomenal. Chainsaw. Right, so these things here, right, they're like magnetic, and you can clip them on your shoulder, so it looks like the creature is actually sitting on your shoulder as like a pet. I think that's quite sweet. It's like magnetic, so the magnet goes underneath and it pinches in. A genius little idea. There's another thing. Again, if you're a Wednesday fan, pop down to your local garden centre and look at that. This witch, she sort of moves about. She says a few little ha ha ha, and come and see me, that sort of stuff. You know, the stuff that witches always say. It's like the same generic soundtrack. But I love the movement of that witch. That is really cool. For that price, not so cool. But no, to be honest, that's how much most animatronics are. But that one looks good. I like the look of that one. If I had 65 quid, might even be tempted. But it is a lovely little cool animatronic witch. The hands on it are brilliant. And this one's, again, as I said, they were literally just getting it all out of the boxes and setting it up. So I might have to go back and see what it's like now they've set it all up. So I'm guessing look at that. Ooh. I think that said a few words as well. So I forgot to do like a word soundtrack of this. Get more bits and bobs in there. I like this little spider though. He's a furry little creature. He looks quite fun. I happened to accidentally pull the tab out. And you can see like it moves along. Look, how cool is that? Some of the blow up ones, they're quite popular now, the old blow up ones. And we went to now these here, Jellycat. This is a massive brand of like cuddly toy. I had to go up to London with my stepdaughter, and she loves this Jellycat stuff. Went to the little fish and chip thing, which is like just a part of their store. It's like a little thing they do in the store. So I was watching that, but yeah. So it's the Jellycat Halloween range in Longacres Bybrook. So if you're a Jellycat fan, go there. Little milk pourers. They've got like a little set with those pumpkins on them. That's not a Jellycat one. They've got their own sort of generic ones as well. Yeah, that's what I mean. So the milk pourer goes very well with that mug set there. But this is more autumnal stuff. This is more the Halloween stuff over here. Now, some of this stuff is well good. Look at that little mini village. Spooky Street. I like it. Again, more Jellycat stuff. Again, Longacres, it is a chain of garden centres, so you might have one near you. This one's called Longacres Bybrook Barn. Okay, that's a napkin holder. So these little cute houses, they're quite sweet, these little houses. And here we've got like these ghosty things. These are weird little mice that are dressed up in trick-or-treating outfits. It's a strange one. They're like a weird furry sort of thing. These are cute. Look at these. Little ghosts holding bats, little witches' hats, little glass ornaments. And there's a little statue of like cat and stuff in those as well. So if you can see a few more of those, like different designs. That's a nice little bottle, isn't it? Just have that in the bathroom and soap dispenser. There's a white version of like spider webs on it. The fancy florist sort of stuff. That's quite cute. $11.99. Look, so if you like, Highland cows are big at the minute, and look at that, a witch Highland cow with bats on it. That is cute. I like that. My wife happens to love Highland cows, so. But again, these are good these little, I don't know, the little ceramic-y sort of like statue things in boxes. Like a nice little gift set. It's a shame that the price tags are splattered across the middle of it. I'd have probably put it in the corner a bit more. I don't know if I was doing the pricing for that, but if you're in a rush, you're just like whacking the old price gun, right? Trick or treat. Some cool bats to hang up. Cat ears. Yeah, I'm guessing they're like a can wax burners. Put a tea light in the bottom of it. Get more Highland cow witches. Oh, that's quite a cute little face. Again, wax burner. More little ghost houses. Little haunted properties. More gonks and candlestick holders. More of those witches brew soap dispensers. Funky little ghost. That's a cool little witch. Reminds me of Simon. Do you remember Simon and the Witch? 80s TV show. Reminds me of her. Get 3 of those and recreate Macbeth. That's fascinators. I think that's what they're called, fascinators. You see them at Ascot, don't you? So it's like a headband that looks like a hat on you, but it's not. They're quite cool. It's Ascot, Halloween Ascot. And then I went upstairs and found this. Can you believe it? So they've not finished doing the Halloween display, yet the Christmas one is done. Look at it. What the frig? It's not right, is it? It is not right. The Halloween display is not even set up yet downstairs. It's half done, yet Christmas is already done. What in the blue blazes is that about? Oh my god. It's one of those infinity light things, but I mean that's a good effect. It's a clever effect thing, but why the heck are we doing this now? He can bugger off. Father Christmas can bugger off and wait till after Halloween. Give us 5 minutes. They haven't even put out the Halloween stuff yet, and we've got this. Oh well. So that was Longacres by Brook Balm. So there you go. That's what Longacres had in their shop. And again, it is a chain of garden centres. So you might have a Longacres somewhere near you that will sell similar stuff. If not, just go to any of your local garden centre, because you can actually find some really cool, unique sort of bits in these garden centres. Definitely check your ones out, because you never know what Halloween stuff you're going to find. So guys, if you did like this video, please share it with anyone you know that likes this sort of Halloween stuff. And if you could tick the little like button, that'd be really great for me. And also, if you want to share it to any groups or anything you've got on your socials, then please go ahead and do that. Anyway guys, thank you very much. Also subscribe if you can, because then you'll see more of my videos come up, which will be great. So I've got a few more got some recent sort of like Halloween shopping videos as well. Also like movie reviews and random other bits and bobs. But thank you very much for watching, really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys again really soon. Bye.